Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is a video to compare the SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless with the Corsair Virtuoso RGB Wireless. Now these are two slightly different headsets in a number of different ways, but also quite similar. The Virtuoso RGB Wireless is a more premium, more expensive gaming headset, while the SteelSeries Arctis One is the cheapest of the SteelSeries headsets, but they are both interesting and both worth considering and weighing up if you're looking for a shortlist. The SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless is an interesting headset because it has a number of different connection options and is very flexible. It's also comfortable and affordable. As I said, it is the cheaper of the two headsets. Now, I have reviewed both these headsets and unboxed them, and I'll link to those in the description below so you can check them out and get a bit more of an overview of each of them. But I want to compare the different features, facets, and highlights of these headsets for you to see. Now, as I said, the Arctis One Wireless is a cheaper headset, and that's immediately apparent by a much cheaper looking and feeling design. However, it shouldn't be dismissed for a number of reasons that I'll cover in this video. The Virtuoso, on the other hand, is Corsair's most premium gaming headset and has a very premium look and feel to it, as well as a really snazzy finish, some faux leather ear cups and a faux leather headband. You'll note that both of them have a multitude of connection options. The SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless, for example, has micro USB and 3.5mm jack and a wireless connection via a dongle that I'll show you in a minute. You also have the volume wheel on the back, mic mute button, a detachable microphone that I'll show you as well, and a very SteelSeries look and feel to it. It has a similar sort of ear cups that you're used to seeing from other SteelSeries headsets, as well as that standard look. This is the USB-C dongle. It does 2.4 GHz wireless over a 30-foot range and is actually very capable. This will work with your Nintendo Switch, your Android phone, and also via PlayStation via this adaptation cable, which then connects to a standard USB port. That will work on laptops, PC, and PlayStation as well. And if you have a USB-C port on your PC, you can just plug straight in. Really nice and easy to connect really quickly via this dongle and get that wireless goodness. The Corsair Virtuoso, meanwhile, uses Corsair's slipstream wireless technology with a USB dongle that plugs straight into your PC or laptop or PlayStation, and it connects really easily and seamlessly. The difference here being that the SteelSeries Arctis One gets 20,000 Hz frequency response over wireless, whereas the Corsair Virtuoso gets 40,000 Hz, so you get a better quality sound. The Arctis One has 40mm drivers, the Virtuoso has 50mm drivers, but the SteelSeries uses the same drivers as the other headsets in the range, so you actually get a surprisingly good sound from it. As I said, there's a detachable microphone that you can see here that uses a 3.5mm jack connection, and the microphone itself is bendable, flexible, and capable too. And if you want to hear the quality of the audio from that, be sure to check out the review, as I used that microphone for the voiceover for that video, and the same for the Virtuoso RGB Wireless. This microphone can be used on your PC and on console, but it can also be used on your phone for calls as well, which is pretty neat, and I'll show you the connection to the phone in a little while. The Virtuoso definitely has a superior microphone, and that connects via a micro USB connection. Again, it's detachable, bendable, and flexible, and it has a mic mute button on the bottom of it, as well as an LED ring that lets you know when it's muted or not. A highlight to this, as well, as if you press and hold that mic mute button, you can turn the side tone on and off when it's plugged in, which is really nice, so you can hear yourself easily, which is pretty important with this headset because the faux leather ear cups and the design of the ear cups themselves mean it blocks out quite a lot of external noise, which means you won't be able to hear your own voice very easily, so having side tone is pretty important to make sure you don't end up shouting constantly. It is a very capable and really good quality microphone actually. They say it's broadcast quality, and it certainly is a very good quality, so be sure to check out the review to get an idea of what that's like if you're interested. Now, as I said, both headsets have a multitude of connection options. In the box with the Arctis One wireless, you get a micro USB cable and a 3.5mm cable for attaching to phones and other 3.5mm devices. The micro USB cable is what you use to charge the headset, but you can also connect to other devices if you want a wired experience temporarily. Let's say you're running low and you want to plug in, then you can do that. And you can obviously use the 3.5mm connection with anything that's 3.5mm jack, so if your phone has 3.5mm on it, you can use that. And as I said, you can use the adapter for the wireless dongle either on your laptop if you don't have a USB-C input or output, and then same for on the PlayStation. So it's really nice to have that multitude of connection options in the box. And that's the highlight of the Arctis One. The Virtuoso RGB Wireless also has a multitude of connections. You have the strip seam wireless dongle, as I said. You also get a 1.5 meter USB-C cable and a 3.5mm cable in the box as well. They're both braided, as you can see, so really nice quality, and there's definitely a very high premium quality design to the entire experience with the Virtuoso RGB Wireless. Do feel like the USB-C cable is a bit short, but you do get the best audio experience from that. Now, if you plug into PC using that USB-C cable, you can get 96 kHz audio, which is high-res, high-fidelity audio, and the best audio experience you can get. So you're actually better off using it plugged into the PC, because you'll get that high-res audio. You also get 7.1 surround sound. Using the wireless dongle on your console, you'll only get 40,000 Hz, and you don't get 7.1 surround sound either, so this is very much a PC headset, although you can use it on other things. SteelSeries Arctis One, as I said, from a sound perspective, is very good. It has a similar drivers to the Arctis 7, so it delivers very good sound quality. However, it only goes up to 20,000 Hz, and it isn't a surround sound headset. So if you're looking for a better sound, the Corsair Virtuoso definitely delivers a much better and richer sound experience. However, I do feel that the Arctis One Wireless is a more comfortable headset. It certainly looks a lot cheaper, and it feels a lot cheaper in the hand too. However, I do feel like the ear cups are deeper. The problem I had with the Virtuoso was after an hour or two, I found that the ear cups were pressing too hard against my ears and were squashing them. And I got very sore ears from that, and other people have commented that too on the review of the headset that I did. Whereas the Arctis One is actually probably one of the more comfortable headsets from SteelSeries. They've done away with the ski goggle headband, but kept the same sort of ear cups, which means they're reasonably sized and they fit nicely, and you don't have that pressure on top of your noggin anymore. So if you've thought that the ski goggle headband was a bit too tight, then you won't have that problem with the Arctis One. Both the headsets, as you can see, have a lot of flex and tilt to the ear cups and an extendable headband, which means you can fit them nicely on your head and adjust to the shape and contour of your noggin as well. So that's really nice. Both of them have a very good design in that point. It's really easy to adjust and get the fit just right. Virtuoso definitely looks a lot more premium though. Now, another highlight to the Arctis One Wireless, besides these standard fibre ear cups, is the fact that you can remove the ear cups and replace them. You can obviously buy aftermarket ear cups, but you can also get faux leather ones from SteelSeries that I've tried on the Arctis Pro Wireless and are very comfortable and add a bit of extra noise cancelling goodness to the headset. Now, this is not something you can do with a Virtuoso. You can't remove the ear cups from that headset, which is a shame. However, as I said, the Virtuoso is definitely a lot more premium. You get a very high quality metal finish on it, very satisfying clicks and turns, and it just feels the part, whereas the Arctis One definitely feels a lot cheaper. Now, the headset itself isn't considerably cheaper, but it certainly looks and feels like it is. However, that is mostly in the hand. I have felt like when wearing the headset, it's a lot more comfortable and it delivers a good sound, and you don't really feel like you're wearing a cheap headset. It's also understated, which means you'd be quite happy to use this out of the house, plug it into your phone, take it with you out of the house and use it as a headphones. Because you've got a detachable microphone on both, there's the option to do that on both headsets, but perhaps the Arctis One Wireless wouldn't necessarily stand out as much as the Corsair Virtuoso. The Arctis One Wireless certainly looks like the other Arctis headsets, but you can't remove the external head cups, so it's less customizable. Whereas the Virtuoso is also not terribly customizable and basically comes with a standard look and feel, but you can customize the LED RGB lighting on the sides. Another highlight to the Arctis One Wireless that I really like is that you can press the power button and use it as a media control button when you're out and about, or even when you're sitting at your PC. Pressing once plays and pauses music, double pressing skips songs. Another highlight is the USB-C dongle will plug into Android phones and give you an immediate wireless connection so you can listen to music when you're out and about, which is a really nice addition. Now the Corsair Virtuoso can connect to your Android phone as well if you have a USB-C to USB-C cable. However, there's no wireless connectivity options here, which is a shame. You also don't get that USB-C to USB-C cable in the box, which is another downer, and they don't even make it clear that that's possible. However, I have confirmed that it does work and it is excellent, but obviously, as I said, you'll only get the 96 kHz high fidelity audio on PC. So all in all, the best sound experience is from the Corsair Virtuoso. However, I don't think the Arctis One should be overlooked. It is a very capable and flexible headset that can connect to a multitude of different things, and it is also more comfortable in my opinion. It is a shame that it feels a bit cheap in the hand, but that doesn't negate the experience. It feels very comfortable on the head and it's easier to wear for longer in my personal opinion. However, the sound is not as good. Hope you found this video useful. Be sure to check out the other reviews and unboxings and let me know if you have any comments or questions. This has been the Provoked Prawn. Hope you found this video useful, interesting or hilarious. Be sure to subscribe and check out these other videos, as well as taking a look in the description for links and other information you might find useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see extra about this, and have a great life.